side is Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tennessee in the building. MJ Lover 23. Mr. Lover. Big Daddy Long Dong himself in the building. Y'all know what it means. It's time to get to the Scheckels. Here we are.
Yes, it
Coming in
is.
the door. Hit the like and the share because they both right there. MJ, what's happening?
Hey, I'm just happy to be here right now. Yeah, just a nice little calm inside of the storm. Keep my mental where it needs to be before I had to go back out here in this crazy world and get some things done. I am happy to be here with the fam today.
All right, man. We're gonna make it happen. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. So we
Uh,
got some. We got a lot of hoops. We got a lot of hoops tonight. A lot of hoops that mean some stuff, right?
yeah.
So ain't nobody taking no nights off tonight. We do taking nights off. Load management needs to be over. It's time to get to the. It's time to get to the money now. It's time.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to get to the money. It's time to get to the playoffs, right? So let's see. Let's take a look at what you got going on here. Hold on.
All right. Oh, look at the slides are back, baby.
We got
Woo!
slides, buddy. Let's go. We got picks, buddy. We
Hey,
got picks.
we are at the point where you guys, you and Rob the Man Media and HDI TV had a conversation about um, lineups and how far certain coaches go in their depth chart when it comes to getting down to the bottom line and getting to a win and getting down to championship play. This is going to reflect most of the picks going forward until the playoffs. The playoffs are a different animal. We'll be doing a different formula for that. But these picks that you see, they'll be in the wanna bet section soon. They're not there yet. I got to do some posts on a few things, but keep in mind it is time for not only who's hot, but it's also time to actually recognize the coaching styles on how often they play certain players, because some of these lines that are even on our ticket today, they're a little bit off. They're not incorporating the fact that some coaches are tightening up minutes for some, and some coaches
Oh,
are
absolutely.
giving out more minutes for others. So keep that in mind when you're actually filling out your ticket today and going forward. But with that said, Minnesota going into New York. The Liberty are looking for revenge early in the season. Minnesota,
What up, Kid High Life? Let's do the
man,
patrol. All right.
look at that. Just exactly. Don't cuss nobody out yet. We gotta get these
Get it.
picks in.
Get
We need
it.
that positive vibe. Um,
To the
uh,
shekels. And before we get to the shekels, let me let y'all know if y'all need
uh,
it, use it. 1-800
there it
Gambler. It's
is.
out there for you. 1-800 Gambler. 1-800 Gam. Text them. 1-800 Gambler Chat.org. You understand? They out there. Don't. If you need help, get help. You just trying to get to the shekels. Here we go. That's right.
McBuckets McBride is back in New York. Um, she has been she's had a good week and a half. Good win against the Liberty in Minnesota. Um, Points and assists is always like, okay. Let's let's a small breakdown for the Lynx. So go court is the one that handles the ball the most, right? She's essentially the point guard, but she's a scoring point guard. McBride is also she's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. I mean, if you don't know that by now, now you know. She can most likely get that 17 and a half over just on points alone if her
Of
shot
course.
is. But she is she can distribute the ball, have a lot of capable 3-point shooters, mid-range shooters. So that 17 and a half points, even though it's minus 119, if I look back at it, I think she hit that 5 out of the last 7 games. I'll go back and double check. But that looks good as far as that number goes. Sabrina Ionescu, under 22 and a half. That one, I might put that on my second ticket. Because just in case there's garbage minutes, right? There may be garbage minutes in this game. I know they're both juggernauts, and Minnesota had them on the ropes, and then New York came back, and then Minnesota came back. There may be garbage minutes in this game, so be careful of Sabrina because she will score in garbage minutes. The coach keeps her out there longer than she's supposed to sometimes, but beware of that. But the under looks good at the -110 in that game. There's a few other ones in that game that I decided to skip over for now. I may put them in the want to bet section.
Man, listen, I don't fool around on the unders too much, and I can't put no shekels on.
Unders are risky, frisky.
Yeah,
risky.
I can't put no shekels on. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
No, you refuse to do
it. Not only that's cool because it factors into, it can affect also whether they win or lose. Based on what the Liberty fans told me, like too much hurt could mean a loss. Leave it alone. Yeah, I steer clear. Yeah, that's cool. I see y'all in the chat. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. Let's get it. Oh, we got
that. All right. So we got Connecticut going into Washington. Washington, big win against the Fever this past weekend. And I thought that Washington, I like their personnel is growing on me, right? And it's mostly the rookies. I thought that the Citron would be, I thought it would be between her and Paige midway through the season, because she's just, her basketball IQ is just super high. I mean, she's not the most athletic, but she is super smart. Her feet work, as Shaq would say, her feet work is just, she's like a wily veteran. And it's all about her getting her team involved. Like, she doesn't play for the stats, but she looks for her opportunities. And when her team looks for her to do her thing, she comes out and does it. Now, with that said, she's not she's not going to crash in there and get like 17 rebounds every other game either. So this under, which I'm flirting with again, has really good payout to it at -101. Washington has enough rebounders. Sonia doesn't have to go inside for that at all if she doesn't want to. So and that's what I'm anticipating. Shakira Austin, another thing, like I said, this may be, I mean, they're -6.5 on the spread. This might be a blowout game too. So Shakira Austin may not play enough to get over that 20.5 points and rebounds. So I'm taking the under on that. Beware though, just because if it is a close game, she'll probably play more. I'm just thinking, this time the spread might hold for Washington, and they may not need to play their starters more than they have to, or their reserves will play more than their starters will. So Tina Charles, the ageless one. Boy, we had a knockdown, drag out, try to educate some of the first level thinkers conversation the other day with one person in particular not understanding the value of a Tina Charles in her 17th, 18th, 19th year. Like, I'm not betting against Tina Charles, and I never will. Until she stops playing, that's when I'll stop betting on her. Over 5.5 rebounds last 3 games, she's got that with ease. So we're going with the trends on that. That last one with Sutton, over 3.5 assists. That one's kind of in the run back. When I was looking at the stats, it looks like a free square. That one looks like a free square, but like always, be wary. We don't give out guarantees here. We just give you some of the picks so that you can put some shekels in your pocket.
How could you do this to me?
Uh-oh.
How could you do this to me? I was counting on you.
What happened?
I'm like, bro, I started to call you when I saw the picks. I said, There's no Okikiola. How is there no Okikiola on this slide, sir? Bro, for real.
There's a lot of overs for
Bro,
her.
listen, I got Okikiola for over 23.5 points
I
and rebounds, and I got Okikiola for the double-double tonight. I
it just
know that Tina Charles is out there. I know that, but somebody got to deal with Austin. I know Aaliyah
yeah.
Edwards is out there, but Okikiola, she's been Okikiola, man. She's gonna be Okikiolian. You hear me? She's gonna be listen, man. Okikiola is gonna be Okikiola.
I was looking at her lines. Her lines, all of her lines, well, most of them, most of the ones that I saw, they're all right on her average. They're all of them. They're right on it. And I don't like it when they're if they're playing against a good team like like a playoff. If they're playing against a solid playoff team, then yes, all right, because she has proven to play above her averages when she plays against good teams. It's the mediocre to bad teams that when she plays, she kind of cruises.
The thing about this game is, for anybody wondering why it was me and not her,
Mm-hmm.
they're out here because I'm Okikiola. Aaliyah Edwards out here, and I'm gonna show you why I'm here and she's there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I got Okikiola tonight.
Right, right. Like I'm looking at. Oh, I just lost it. I just had her.
Okikiolian all over the floor. You hear me?
Well, hey.
Okikiola. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. Somebody tell her that I said don't tell them stop calling you Kiki. And they get your last name wrong anyway. We don't know if they talking about Kiki Vandaway, Kiki Shepard, Kiki who,
Right.
Kiki Rice, Kiki who.
Yeah.
Okikiola. It's only one Okikiola in the WNBA. Tell them address you as that.
That is right.
What they say? Yeah, her mama named her Okikiola. I'm gonna call her Okikiola. You hear me? Go. Let's go. I got Okikiola tonight for the dub. Let's go.
I'll give you guys.
I'm excited. And listen, y'all know I wasn't a Kiki fan in college. I told y'all we dodged the bullet when she didn't go to South Carolina. Maybe we didn't because they didn't use her right now. Now I see what she's doing now. But she was made for the WNBA, man. She's a pro's pro. She's gonna be a pro in this league for a long time, a successful pro in this league for a long time. But right attitude, right energy. I don't see her pout on the floor. What a rookie season, and I don't know if that's because her and Citron can balance each other in that way, right? To make it look so successful. I don't know what it is, but hey, man, the WNBA, she may be the steal of the draft.
Well,
when it's all said and done, I don't know if they saw Kiki being Kikiola. I don't think they saw it.
Well, it was flashes at Stanford for sure. I mean, she showed out over there. It's just when she moved over to the bigger stage, like you said, the coach probably didn't use her right. But this is the thing, though, with Kiki coming into the league, she did exist. She came in like Kenyon Martin, right? She took one of the bullies. She took one of the bullies and antagonized her, basically just slammed her to the ground.
Hey,
this is how it's going to go down.
Biggest, hardest one out.
This is how it's going to go down.
Here.
Yeah. You come over here. This is where I'm at right now. So you haven't heard of anybody messing with her going forward. I haven't. I mean, there's the elbows here and there, but nobody else is going at her after that, and that's cool because all that means is that the sky's the limit for her. So
what's crazy? She didn't get a welcome to the W. She came in and was like, "Hello, bow." You know, she was like, "Hello." Before you can welcome me, let me tell y'all hello. Yeah, hello. 100%. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, forget welcome. Hello. Yeah, she came in the door. I came in the door. I said it before. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Okikiola. So I thought I was gonna see an Okikiola on this one, but I do understand. It's right. It's right there. Like I said, I think that not in a bad way, but you got to be kind of motivated when you've been hooping all season. And Sonya's getting that MVP, that not MVP, that Rookie of the Year talk. Like, hey, I'm here too. I'm here too. So I got her Okikiola in.
Yeah, just to give the people a line on her. The main line for her tonight was 23.5 points and rebounds. There's a few other ones that it looks like she had been hitting in the last 4 games. But one of the other things is I struggle with I battle with Cess, and I also battle with Rob the Man Media about head to heads versus trends, right? Her last trend, she's hit that number, that 23.5 number, the last 4 games. But the last game against Connecticut, she was under. She missed it by about 4.5 points, right? So, like I said, when it's against a team that's not so good, she kind of cruises, right?
Okay, but what I like about this though, what I like about them having to score is somebody got to make up slim points, and it ain't JC Sheldon.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just being honest. Like,
Yeah.
JC ain't making up everything Slim was doing. So
it's a good
4.5
line.
points.
Yeah, it's minus 119 for that. So it's a good line if you want to take the over on it for sure. I may even put it back in post in the wanna bet section.
All right, I just had to spend I ain't got no right with no Kikiola up here.
He's like, what is this?
Kikiola. Oh, who we got next? Who we got coming up here next? Who we got next?
Yeah. So
I think we're still in the WNBA. We're still talking.
Yeah. We got 3 more games.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, here we go. So we got my Seattle Storm going into Chicago to face the Sky. That 11.5 point spread. There, I think from rumor has it is that Angel Reese is on a questionable status tonight. Doesn't mean she's gonna play, but she is back on the questionable list to possibly play. There is no real benefit for her to come back and play against a team that is fighting for a playoff spot. I'm just telling you, not as a competitor, of course, she wants to play in every single game. But what they're probably going to do is they're going to rest her and have her come back in a game where it's not going to be as challenging, which is kind of stupid to say when it comes to the Chicago Sky because their whole season has been challenging. But with that said, what I did is I actually put up Brittany Sykes because, and I think I did this in a recording of probably a couple of shows ago, whereas I have the under for her too. I'm wrestling with the under on a number of these players because Seattle has a ton of guards, ton of guards. Can't play them all. And if Sykes is not in a rhythm, then she just plays a lot of defense and creates energy. So I picked the under in this game because with 11.5 spread, that spread is probably going to hold. And I don't think she's going to play enough to get that 17.5. So that is a borderline risky frisky. But on the other side, I have Ariel Atkins. I also have her for an under. I don't know why I did that. I will probably stay away from that just because I'm looking at the late trends on that one. You could probably get away with taking the over on that, but I would stay away from that pick. I'll probably put it on my second ticket anyway, just because that's what I do. I hate money sometimes. So Camila Cardoso, over 7.5 so rebounds. I heard a debate on a few different chats, to be honest with you, about her motivation to dominate. It's like Seth said many times before, you can't teach height. You just can't. And even though Seattle has Ezzy and they have Malonga, 6'7" is 6'7". Right? So I would imagine that even in the first half, I'm predicting that she'll probably have 4 or 5 rebounds in the first half alone. The only thing is if it becomes a blowout, they'll probably pull her and play some of the backups. But that minus 119 is kind of juicy because it looks like she's hit that 3 out of the last 4 games. So take that, with a grain of salt. I know their season hasn't been something to remember outside of some controversies, but always going with Cardoso. She's one of my favorites. So 7.5. Take the over on the rebounds.
I didn't have no complaints about this one. I had no complaints about this one. Like, this is one of those ones, like, because if Angel plays, she could easily go, like, I think I was looking at her first at, I think they had a line for, like, over 19.5 points rebounds.
Right.
She plays, she gets that. If she plays, they're going to play competitively. Like, she doesn't know how to go out there and just, like, be out there. So,
right.
But it's one of those ones where I just wouldn't, this is one of those games I'll just watch. Because in order to put some shekels on it, it would have to be on some of my faves, and Camilla was really clear. Stop putting me on your goddamn parlays, then. So,
famous.
I respect it.
Famous line.
And you can get hers because we don't have any big dogs. I mean, yeah, if she plays, I think she gets it. I'm not sure if she would play, so I wouldn't risk it on that one. So I get
they got lines on Angel too. So they actually have lines like she's going to play tonight, like 19.5 points and rebounds. They have her for over 10.5 points. They have her over for 9.5 rebounds. So she's out there. But those two play well together, right? So when Angel plays, Camilla usually gets her numbers and rebounds, which people don't. I don't think people are paying attention to that. They think that Angel's getting all the rebounds. She gets a lot of them. She doesn't get all of them. When those two are linked together on the boards, it's hard for anybody to get rebounds. Oh, that's another thing too, because I didn't think that's the thing. Even though she's on as questionable, there's a. I don't think she's going to play, but Angel might play, and if she does play, that means the rebounds will be lower for Kiki. She's not out rebounding those two. It's not. She's good. She's not out rebounding two of the best rebounders in the league. Good.
What?
I'm just saying. It's like that. It's like that scene.
No. You talking about Okikiola?
Yeah.
Kiki is playing against Tina now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
playing against Skyler now. I'm like, what?
I'm sorry. I'm probably thinking of Ezzy. Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
Other game.
Ezzy. I was thinking of Ezzy. Sorry. But yeah, Malanga and Ezzy aren't going to out rebound Camilla and Angel. It's just not. It's just if Angel plays, Camilla's going to raise her game, especially on the boards, and they'll probably combine for 25 to 30 rebounds between the two of them. They've done it before. So
easy.
Yeah. So, but there's also some good lines in there. I think Malanga has a good line of over 9.5 points and rebounds. That one looks like a free square.
Yeah. Marcus having like, dang, did I take my medicine? Nah, that's not the game. Yeah, he had me tripping.
My bad. Sykes, NECA has some decent lines, but they're right on her average. So
this right here, this gonna be one of the best games of the night right here. Atlanta, Vegas.
Ooh. Oh, Atlanta and Vegas. So
it's gonna be some Gamecock on Gamecock type of crime. Now, Asia done blocked Alicia. She got a block at least one a season. The last 2 seasons, I think.
Something like that. Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, the digging the file, bro. I was about to have to pull up.
I was wondering. So yeah, that's in Vegas. So that's a pick'em game.
Yeah. You think it's a pick'em?
It's a pick'em as far as it's minus 2.5 for Vegas. So that can go.
You know why?
Right.
Because, hey, listen. Have we ever had a season where Alicia and Asia were in the conversation for MVP? Like,
true.
we really getting ready to see like the best of the best,
right?
Like throw down against each other. Hold on, let me take a side note about something else to just.
There's a lot of Gamecocks in this game.
Did y'all see the NBA 2K rankings?
Uh-oh.
Nafisa, the highest ranked WNBA player on the game? How?
Oh boy.
Okay, back to our regular schedule programming. Back to our regular schedule programming.
That's another discussion that's going to happen this week for sure.
Man,
the push is real. Now, the best thing about 2K and Madden and some of the other games, they do updates. So there may be another update before the end of the season. So we'll see if they do that. With that said, I thought I would put down, and the people that have been paying attention know that Ryan Howard and I differ on how often she should show people how much of a superstar that she is by her gameplay. So with that said, she's been injured. I get that part. Rebounds and assists. I picked her for rebounds and assists about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago. And I picked the under on it, and she absolutely smacked me on it. And she ended up getting it was 7.5, I think. Or, no, it was the same. It was 8.5, and she ended up getting 11. So,
okay.
With that said, this game is going to be action-packed. I believe that since it's on the road, she may be more focused, but I don't think that she, coming off this injury, is going to do a whole lot of rebounding. I don't even believe she's going to do a lot of passing, to be honest with you. I think she's probably going to try to go for 30 tonight. That's my assumption, and that's why I took the under on the rebounds and assists, because on nights where she goes for 25 and 30, not a whole lot of rebounds, not a whole lot of assists.
Again, this ain't about her. This ain't about her. Let me make this real clear.
Real clear.
This ain't about her. Real nice what you do over there. We appreciate how you compliment. But tonight in Vegas, man, this is about them two MVP prospects.
Yeah.
This is about these two Gamecocks. Can't be about nobody else. Nobody else. It's nice what you do, Brian. Chip in. Pow. Love you, but it ain't about you tonight either. This right here tonight, this is about A1 and Alicia 3, Alicia Gray. That's all it can be about. Everybody else got to just chip in. Man, get your popcorn ready, guys. Everybody get your popcorn ready, okay? Get your popcorn ready. I'm trying to tell y'all. Alicia 3, Alicia Gray, and Asia A1 Wilson. That's all this game about. That's all it's about tonight. That's all it's about.
Well, one of the things of being in the MVP race is the one thing that we have always wondered about Alicia is taking charge on a regular basis, right? When she gets loose early, it's going to be a long night for everybody else. But there's time where she floats, right? And that's what just irritates us, because we know how good she is, and sometimes she's just too much of a team player. But tonight, I know for a fact that they're going to motivate her to do everything. That as far as, when you open, let it go. She might take the most shots that she's taken all season in this game. I'm not putting that and there's actually a wager on that too, but I skipped that. That one's kind of an obscure one, and the odds on it aren't that good. So, but with that said, I left her off of it because of the trends. Because last couple games she's kind of been floating, decent games, but not
bestie tonight.
Bestie
tonight, buddy.
Tonight it should be okay. I'm
thinking.
Huh?
I'm trying to think. Is this the first time? So Asia plays again. Camilla, I don't know. Did Camilla have the A1s on? Like, I'm interested to see which pair of A1s everybody gonna wear. I'm excited. This is fun stuff, because I know they're gonna be talking, even though they don't guard each other. They don't even play the same position. But if
Yeah.
she make her way in mother's house,
Hmm.
she's gonna be trying to send her up out of there.
Yeah.
So I'm here
That's
for it.
gonna be interesting for sure. Now on the other side, we're looking at Jackie O. We we appreciate the surge that the Aces have made in the last 10 games or so. Jackie O is being Jackie O, being solid, being fundamental, being a big part of the surge that's going on tonight. They're definitely going to need her. And here's another thing. I'm going against a lot of what I've said throughout this show and going in trends versus the actual results. The trends are that she is not going to hit that over 4.5 assists. However, the head to head, she's hit 6 and 7 assists in the last 2 meetings against this team. So I'm going with the head to head on this one, just because it's a big game and Jackie O usually shows up for the big games. I don't really have to worry about her. Almost a free square, but I had to let you guys know the trend. She hasn't been over the assist, but against this team, she usually hits her number. So that's why the 4.5. I took the over on that. It's even minus 137. So it's you. That's right above an EV plus bet. So it's more of a safer bet than some of the other bets.
All right.
All right.
I see. Some highlights out here of Tia Cooper out here giving Deja Kelly buckets work
Oh,
out here.
oh
Okay, thank y'all for sending it. I see Tia Cooper out here working. Okay, all right, there's that. Okay, let's see what else we got. We almost done here. What else we got
almost
going on?
done on the WNBA
What
side.
else we got? What other Scheckels we getting to? What other
We
Scheckels
got
we
the
getting
last game of the night, or on the schedule from what I can see. Phoenix goes into Golden State to play against the Valks. Valks. So Alyssa Thomas, I mean, that minus 110, same thing up against her average. But I mean, you look at this as another MVP candidate. So the 23.5, I have to ride with because she's absolutely been killing it. And with a smile on her face the whole way. When people play with joy, you can usually count on them to do what they do and maybe even better. So I'm definitely sticking with that. I'm taking the over on that one. Um, there were a few other lines that you could take with her if you weren't comfortable with that, but that one seemed to be the best one. The 23. You can go the PRA too. I mean, you can go points, rebounds, assists. I mean, that one's the odds on that one aren't as good as this one. Um, but I decided to take that one. So put that one on the list. So I always have a problem with this name, Cecilia Zendelinski. Is that right? Cecilia Delincinini? I thought it was
Zendelicini, Chechi,
that was
Zendelicini,
all right.
Cecilia Zendelicini, Chechi. Let's
It's
get it.
not even hockey season. I'm still messing up names.
You are
Over
funny.
1.5 3 pointers. Yeah, she's one of their best 3 point shooters. So that one, I would say, and they're at home, so I think she'll probably hit at least two, maybe three or four. There are odds where you can, if you want to put up a wager that she'll hit three or four. Those odds are astronomically good. Um, Three is good. Four is even better. I think it's a plus 115 or something like that, which she can do. I mean, it's we actually go down the list on her games. I mean, it's not. It wouldn't be a shock that she hit that. So, um, yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. But that one is a good bet. I would say out of all of these picks, I would take three. Take the three that you feel comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
Single bet them. For the people that want to add an extra shekel in their life, you can round robin these two. I would not. put a parlay on just 3 of these bets, or 6, or even 8. Even though I put a half shekel, quarter shekel, and even a shekel on some of these sometimes, running them back this is the perfect time to run them back with round robin. If you're betting on 3 different games, round robin it back, you'll get better odds. Even if you miss one, you'll still get a payout. So keep that in mind. We're going to keep hammering that since we come back. Football season's coming up. You're definitely going to want to do that with that. Also,
we're gonna get back to the ladder. We're gonna get back to the ladder challenge. We're gonna get back to the ladder.
The ladder challenge. Yeah.
Back to the ladder challenge.
To go back and look at some of the notes on that.
That's
The ladder
fantasy
challenge will be fun.
stuff.
Yeah, ladder, fancy stuff, ladder challenge. Yeah, it's gonna be fun coming up in the next few weeks. So, faux show.
Well. It's always great when you come back to where a thing kind of all starts. Major League Baseball, home runs and Scheckels.
That is so
what you got.
So I'm still sprinkling in. Yesterday it went a little bit crazy. It was good to be back. Went a little bit crazy on some of the long shots. So be careful of some of these. Anything, and I'll reiterate again, any picks that are under 130, minus 130 are going to be risky picks. The plus, anything in the plus are definitely long shots. But they're long shots with trends. So keep in mind with that. With that said, we got Zach Neto for the Angels. Zach Neto, I think he had 2 home runs the other night, but I think the main thing that I wanted to point out with him is that he has been over 1.5 bases for 3 of the last 4 games. So if he's not hitting the home run, he might be hitting doubles. A double gets you over 1.5 bases, so plus 140 for him is really good. The other guy, Kobe Thomas. So for the people that are not paying attention, which is most of everybody, if not everybody, Kobe Thomas has been new into the lineup, and I think he had a 2 home run game the other day, and he's come into the lineup, and the pitchers don't really know him yet, so he's pretty hot right now. So I would Kia has a question. Ask your question. I would for bases. It's not even a hit. He might walk. If it's either a hit or a walk is what's giving the minus 115 on Kobe Thomas. Definitely take that. Put it on your second ticket or your third ticket. That one's worth putting on for sure. Now, with that said, let's move into the good matchups. Good old Juan Carlos Stanton. Came back from injury about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Still striking out like the best in the league, but he has hit some towering shots. But he also has had a couple of hit streaks, which is pretty cool. Got him to get a hit, minus 137, which is pretty good for a power hitter that can basically get a double just by hitting it off the wall. Kobe Thomas is in there again for a hit at minus 110. Trey Turner just hit a home run the other day, which was one of his first home runs in like almost 2 months, which is ridiculous. He started off like one of our favorites, ended last year as one of our favorites. But yeah, he cooled way off and just went into just get on base mode. One single today should be. They got a good matchup with the starting pitcher, so he should get that early. I would say you could actually get away with taking Kobe Thomas, and if you felt frisky about it, Zach Neto. Those two would actually get you a good. I think it comes out to about 3.5, 4 to 1. So that's not bad, Want to bet? Yeah. The picks will be in the mention shortly after the show's over. And I know, it's getting close, but you got plenty of time. We'll get those in, and you'll be able to get your sheckling, like Coach Coleman would say. Get your shekels.
So I got Schwarber and Bellinger over 0.5 hits.
Yep, that's not bad. Bellinger is batting in the 3 or 4 position, I think, today. And if that's the case,
I don't
because
know.
I know that
See,
Aaron
there
Judge
you
is
go, there you go, making it all serious and not fun.
well, no, that's
That's not how I
important
pick.
because I
So
know.
y'all remember, we do all the analysis. I go, I remember that name.
Yeah. So okay, this is the reason why I mentioned the batting order is because like Aaron Judge is back from injury for the last week and a half, and he's getting back into the swing of things. So they switched Cody Bellinger from I think the 4th or 5th bat to the 3rd, which is basically right before the cleanup. The cleanup hitter is usually the 3rd or 4th, depending on what terminology you want to use. Batter. So you got Trent Grisham to start off, good solid start off batter. Aaron Judge, power hitter. Cody Bellinger used to be a power hitter, but he hits for contact now too. And Juan Carlos Stanton, which is a power hitter. So just a philosophy, a basic philosophy in baseball is that if you're going up against Aaron Judge, who is usually amongst the leaders in home runs in the league, you're probably not going to give him a whole lot of good pitches to hit. And most of the time, either he's going to walk or he might strike out. But you're not really going to pitch to him. If he gets on base, now you have to pitch to Cody Bellinger, because if you don't pitch to Cody Bellinger and you get him on base, now you got Juan Carlos Stanton that could hit a 3-run homer, right? So the power hitters are the ones that usually don't get the best pitches to hit. It's the batters behind them or before them is who you want to pick for sneaky hits and sneaky home runs, right? So that's how that's how a lot of these picks go that I put on, right? So just to give some people a heads up on that, you look at like Seth said, Schwarber is a hitter and a power hitter. Like he's amongst the leaders in batting, always flirting with a triple crown, batting average, RBIs, and home runs, right? So you always want to keep those guys in your lineups here and there, but you want to find out who's batting before or after them, because if they intentionally walk them, then that person behind them is definitely going to get pitches to hit.
Exactly. All right. So we got some MLB and WNBA stuff in there. Are you putting any of those together on a ticket, or are you keeping MLB and WNBA separate?
I'm gonna keep it separate unless they seem like free squares, like the ones that are above -137. I'll mix those together and just make
Mm-hmm.
a nice little 5 to 8 leg round robin on those, just to get a couple shekels in the door. But
Mm-hmm.
most of the time, if they're above -137, I'll put them on separate tickets, just because it becomes very volatile, and the odds don't reflect how volatile those picks get when you're mixing different sports together, if that makes sense.
Exactly. So let me get you up here so we can get to
Yeah.
this. After all of them picks, after all of those picks, you gave us those. We got to get to uh y'all know him as MJ Lover 23. Some of y'all may not know, but he also goes by,
Mr. Lava Lava.
and these are his moonshots of the day, baby. The moonshots of the day. What you got?
All right, we got Rachel Banham coming in here with the 9.5. That's +106 because, of course, it's right on the line. But it's a solid pick because Banham does play in garbage minutes. Like, even though that she's had starters minutes for a period of time during the season, she does play garbage minutes. So if this game does get out of hand, they will plop her in there, and she will pick up some good old. Some good old garbage points. So 9.5, that +106 is a good is a good number for her, just because, she can hit 3 threes in a game. She could hit 2 threes and get a couple free throws to actually match up and hit that number. So that's why she's on there. Now, crisscrossing over to Bryce Harper for the Phillies, who hits third right behind Kyle Schwarber. Home run. I think he's had a good week of swinging the bat. So we're actually going to go with him, since Kyle is still swinging the bat pretty well too. Some good hard contact, and also what they call hard hits, hard contacts. His exit velocity has been very high. All these are technical stuff, and we'll explain this at another time. But with that said, Bryce Harper, good candidate for a home run today. And then crisscrossing back to the W, we're looking at Ezzy. Ezzy, points, rebounds, under 13.5. That's what I was talking about before. It's rare that any of the teams out-rebound a combination of Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. It's rare. It's rare to do. I don't know if she'll be able to do it. And then on top of that, they don't use her right anyway, for as an offensive threat. So 13.5, the under, it's going to be right at the line. That's why it's plus 100.
Oh, man, look at you. It's just like riding a bike.
Ah.
It's like riding a bike. You fell right back into it. That's all right. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, like I said, I don't know. I got to go back through and see what I'm gonna put together. How I'm gonna put these together. But after the moonshot, y'all know what's next. If you haven't been here before, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell. You don't want to miss another drop like this. Cess Talks Bets MJ Lover 23 is back. And up next, after the moonshot, you got to get Big Daddy Long Dogs extra long. Shots of the day, baby. The extra long dog shots. What you got?
All right, we got. Oh man, we gonna have some fun just coming up. This is all right. So we got Francisco Lindor, the New York Mets. They had the day off the other day, so he's come back. Lindor's a leadoff batter for the Mets. Always solid. 1.5 bases. Should be good. I don't. That plus 280 should not be there. That was actually for Bryce Harper for some reason. That snuck on there. So minus 113, which is good for 1.5 bases. Definitely take that. Crisscrossing back over to the Seattle Storm. We got Neka Ogumke. So see, okay. So somebody told me, this is one of my African brothers, straight from Africa, by the way, told me that I needed to enunciate the goom McKay more. The goom, the GWUM more. But I mean, no, it's like you have to really get into it. A goom. Because if you listen, a lot of people
like
don't
Coming to America, like that.
Yeah. You got to put the
like
goom.
Neka goom. Okay, all right. Like Kiki. Okay, all right.
We got her for
okay.
over 7.5.
Okay, all right. So that's the same thing with a goom Wale.
A goom Wale. Exactly.
Like that.
Got to pronounce the W. The W's not silent.
Wale.
I was like, huh.
Okay.
I don't know. The only people that's noticing that are the people that actually know, right? So the people that don't really know, they're just happy to get a Goomba Wale. Or the
I got all of that out because it's pressure when you see it up on the screen. You're like, it's pressure like Enrique at Wale. No, bro, like you can't sound it out. You be up there like Erica. No, that girl named Erica. Enrique Wale. You got just go with it. Once you start, see that's one thing about these names. Once you start, got to go with it. You ain't no exactly. Can't change up mid name. Got to go with it.
What's the cause for FM? I don't. What did I say wrong? Oh, you talking about the long? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it is what it is. Juan Carlos Stanton, home run today. Good matchup, plus 340, which is actually that's good. Those are good odds. Usually when you're dealing with home run hitters, they're usually closer to plus 300 when they have good matchups. But this is plus 340 is a good way to be able to really add some value to your Scheckling. If you get, let's say, for instance, Juan Carlos Stanton, and you put Bryce Harper in at the 340 plus 280, and then you add in, let's say, Francisco Lindor at the minus 113. So you're most likely looking at those three players at a 5 or 7 to 1. So you can basically, or actually, it'd be more than that if you did a round robin. On the round robin would push that to a shekel would get you about probably 45 or 50 shekels, right? So that's why the beauty of the round robin and the parlay. The problem is that you may have to dial the 800 number at times, just so that you're not getting too overwhelmed with that, because you can get carried away. Well, I'm just saying, it's just a reminder that it's there for you.
Man, I mean, I don't know. What is it? Is this 2 or 3 shows now?
This is
shows now. I think
this is the second one. I recorded a few before.
Well, no, we did one. Then we did a real short one. I think this is the third.
Oh yeah. So it is the third one then. Yeah.
I think this is the third one. So I think we might officially be back. So there's that. Yeah. I mean, we appreciate y'all pulling up there and rocking with us. Y'all know how we do.
The fam is here. The fam is here.
We are back. Y'all know what it is. Y'all make sure y'all hit the likes. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. We out. What is it? What are we rewinding for? What is the rewind for, bro? What did I forget, bro? What is it? What could I forget? We can't get out of here without the Easter eggs, man. We don't know without an Easter egg, baby. What you got?
It's so good, man. You know what? Before I even get into that Easter egg, I'm just looking at the people that knew better not to leave. Those are the people that know the show. And they know.
Gotta give you the Easter egg, bro. Gotta get the Easter egg in, bro.
No, we're not going anywhere with
the Easter egg, right?
All right. So for the Easter egg, and this should have I should have moved this, because this is what I wanted to do for the regular game. But you know what? It's still a good line. Sonia Citron, rebounds, assists under 6.5. Plus 105. That's probably going to be more on the risky frisky side of things. However, we are going to back that up with a Nick Kurtz. So Nick Kurtz is another guy new in the lineup right after the midway season of the baseball of MLB. He came in absolutely smacking home runs out of nowhere. I mean, the organization probably knew who he was and a few other scouts, but nobody knew that he was going to come in hitting home runs the way that he did. Now, he's kind of calmed down a little bit. But he's still good to hit his twos and fews. They got a good matchup today, just like I had Kobe Thomas in there for hits. You can put Nick Kurtz up there for a possible home run. Usually he hits his home runs early. So in the first 4 innings, look for him to have his home run already in the books. Crisscrossing back over to the W, Dominique Malanga. So her pregame, if you haven't, go on YouTube and look up her pregame dunks, which actually hypes up the team, and she does it every game, which is I think it's fantastic myself. Points, rebounds over 11.5. She is starting to come on a little bit more, even though they're not running plays for her, but she has a good motor. If she stays out of foul trouble, she'll get that 11.5. She should get that pretty easy today. So keep her on track because minus 137 is closer to a free square than a lot of the other picks that we have on the ticket today.
All right, hot seat. You didn't know this was coming, but we gotta ask you before we let you out of here.
Sure.
Before we let you out of here, Storm versus Sky. Who you got?
Storm.
Dream versus Aces. Who you got?
Oh.
Hot seat.
Oh. I'm taking the Dream.
Mercury versus
Taking the Dream.
Fair enough.
Mercury.
Lynx, Liberty.
Liberty for revenge.
Sun, Mystics.
I have to go with the Mystics.
I can dig it. Hey, we appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us. We will be back daily with these picks. Hey, hit the like and the share. They both right there. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Do not miss the next drop. Hey, we do so many different things on Cess Talks Sports. Shout out to MJ for making a commitment to take this ride with us. We got the Cess Talks Bets fantasy show. We got the Cess Talks Bets fantasy show coming up for our NFL fantasy live draft.
Yes.
So let us know. Yes. Let us know if you want to be a part of the Cess Talk Sports NFL fantasy season. It's our first one. We wrapping up WNBA right now. Yeah, MJ standing on business now. You got clip it if you don't believe it. It's here now. Y'all know I'm back at about 5:30 with Poly Sports Tea Time. Y'all know what it is. We're gonna serve it up hot. We are talking NIL. And its effect on black wealth. So pull up and have a conversation with me and Will today. Until next time. When is what? NFL fantasy football?
Yeah. What you talking about? NIL show or fantasy?
NIL
fantasy is coming up in about a week and a half.
NFL fantasy draft, I believe the commissioner said is the 27th. I got to confirm that. But we also are trying to lock in all of the spots. So if you are interested, get in the mention and let me know. Not already in the mansion, you need to get in the mansion and let us know. So NFL fantasy draft will be on the 27th. If you're interested, we may already have you on the list. Your highlight, but double check with the commissioner and MJ is assistant. So
I had Key on my list. I think Key on my list. Groovy, Russell, Gamecocks, possibly Malik, Frank Wright, Coach Rowe. HD, Prince, Vita King, Rob.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Ashley.
We got to confirm a couple of them names. We're gonna see if we can't lock them in. And then be on the lookout. We got a new conversation coming up with myself, Ashley Knuckles, and B on ringside. We're gonna be building up to the Crawford Canelo fight to launch the Cess Talks Bets, Cess Talks boxing conversation. We will be putting some bets around that. So gotta be on the lookout, man. We're turning it up. We also got Women's Wednesday with the CU Aunties. I help co-host that sometime. Y'all check them out on Rob the Man Media's platform. Just be on the lookout, y'all. Here we go. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. I'm not playing this time. We really